For those of you who have never been to Posadas, it is a devotion that goes on 9 nights before Christmas Eve. Why the 9 nights? The 9 nights stand for the 9 months that the Virgin Mary carried the Christ child within her womb. They are 9 nights of purification when we step away from our television sets and our radios and our iPods and our computers and all those other things that distract us from the spiritual world, and we concentrate on the holiness, the sanctity of the season. 3 more reps on the door. And 3 more. De larga jornada, rendidos llegamos, y así imploramos para descansar. Entren santos peregrinos, peregrinos, reciban esta mansión. Y aunque pobre la morada, os la doy de corazón. Cantemos con alegría, alegría, todos al considerar que Jesús, José y María nos vinieron hoy a honrar. On a night like tonight, we recall the ancient stories. It seems that Spain was a war-torn country for centuries. It was invaded by the Moors in 711 and occupied until 1492. There was a child who would walk first to the Christian camp, and then to the Moorish camp, and then to the Jewish camp. And he would cure their ills, their physical and spiritual ills. Finally, after many centuries, the people of Spain got the hint, and they saw that God, in his manifestation as El Santo Niño de Atocha, does not play favorites. All people around the world are his children, regardless of their faith or geographical location, and they put down their weapons and they made peace. You guys know we could have been burned at the stake centuries ago for doing what we're doing tonight. This is what is called tribal Catholicism. That means this is not something that is institutional at all. It's not something that's governed by Rome or Santa Fe. What happened was that for centuries, when there were no priests, as still there are very few priests here in New Mexico, people developed these traditions to keep their faith alive and to explain the faith to each other. Now, the worst thing you could have in New Mexico, even way back when and even now, was un vecino malo, a bad neighbor. How do you get rid of bad neighbors? Well, you ask for the intercession of San Isidro Labrador, St. Isidore the farmer. But when he's not around, what you do is you become a compadre or a comadre to the person next to you. And St. Joseph, would you hold pinkies with each other as I give you the swearing-in ceremony? The compadrazo, as this is called. El que se vale a la comadre o al compadre y luego se desvale, se le parte el corazón. Now, from now until you are all 3 days in the grave, every time you see everybody in public, you will refer to them as compadre or comadre. So give your new compadres a nice pat on the back, un abrazo.